Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today, we are going to stuff my honey's check. If you're new here, my name is Rosa. My channel is all about my personal budgeting journey. It is about our cash envelopes. It is about sinking envelopes. It's a little bit about savings challenges. It's about how we stash our money, where we stash our money, and why we stash our money. It is also about my debt-free journey, a little bit about investing, and just all things Rosa's budget. If you have not already, I would really appreciate if you would take a second and hit subscribe down below. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and spending a little more of your time with me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And everyone, take a second, smash that thumbs up button. All right, so my honey is a hourly worker. He, depending on how many hours he works, determines how much his paycheck is. Recently, he works in the automotive industry at an automotive shop, and he recently sold an engine. Yay for us, because that means he gets a bonus when that happens. Because he got that bonus, this check is a lot bit more than what it normally is, which is so exciting for us because that means that we get to stash a little bit of extra money here, a little bit of extra money there, and just kind of get a little ahead. Not like we're behind, but at the same time, I like to be more ahead than I do playing catch up. And sometimes we play catch up because we overspend, even though we have cash envelopes that are designated for certain things. And then I come and I pull out of my sinking funds because some of these are spendable sinking funds. It still never fails. Something comes up. For example, if you've been around, you know what should be my first envelope? Fast food. Where is my fast food envelope? Already in my wallet with its $120 in it. Why? Because we went to fast food last night and I needed that money, which meant that I came and I raided the envelope real quick. I pulled out my $120. I stuffed it in my fast food envelope, and now it doesn't come out because there's no point in it. That happens sometimes, but sometimes we are right where we need to be. So let's get started. All right. Let me mark off, we did fast food. All right, gas. So I am coming to realize very quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that $100 just is not enough. My husband's truck takes between 70 and 80. My car takes between 30 and 35. Because of that, $100 just isn't enough. His 70 plus my 35 is already 105. So we're going to start to up the gas budget next month, not this month, because yet again, we're empty. Empty. I would do work from home, which is a total and complete perk. However, I had to go get my car service, which meant I drove farther out than I normally do. Then you make a little stop here and a little stop there and a little stop here. Next thing you know, 2 weeks has gone by and I'm in need of gas. Not to mention getting ready to go to a baby shower for my daughter. So again, I have to have gas in my car, which means I'm going to end up spending my $30 really soon. So we're going to up this. One of the things I have to say that I love about budgeting specifically for gas is that I really have a great idea of where we are depending on where gas prices are. Gas prices are slowly creeping up. Because they are slowly creeping up, that's also impacting. We just can't make it on $100 for 2 weeks between my car and my husband's truck anymore. Groceries. So I normally put $300 in for groceries. However, because he got a little bit more, we're going to put a little bit more in and do $325. We have been going through grocery money like it is nothing. I'm not exactly certain what happened. We were doing really good on $300 every 2 weeks, and now I spend $300. I come home and I'm like, I don't feel like I got anything at the grocery store. So we're going to have to continue to analyze and determine, is $300 enough or does something else need to give so that groceries can get? There's a lot more in here right now. I need to pay the credit card bill again. So that's why there appears to be a whole lot more in there than there is. Our youngest gets a very small allowance. He does a little, he gets a little. So he's going to get $10. There's 20 in here. At a certain point, I ask him, do you want me to take it to the bank or do you want the cash on hand? Usually he says, put it in the bank. And I say, okay, not a problem. But until then, we kind of just store it up. Paper products. So I keep paper products separate from groceries. If you've been around for a while, sorry, you're going to hear the same story. If you're new, paper products and toiletries, I have another envelope for toiletries right there, stay separate from my groceries because $300, one, really isn't a whole lot now that we're going grocery shopping. Not to mention paper products, toilet paper, paper towels. If we need laundry detergent, that all comes out of paper products. Because of that, I want to know when I go to the grocery store that what I'm getting is truly $300 in groceries, not $20 in paper towels, $15 in toilet paper, $20 in laundry detergent, $5 in dryer sheets. So I have made intentionally keep paper products separate. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. I know for a fact we need paper towels. I know for a fact we need toilet paper. So this will be spent very soon. Oops. Our lovely little pet. So reality, our little itty bitty dog does not do a whole lot of dog food. However, my husband loves to feed the birds. So we intentionally put a little bit of extra money in here. This also helps when it is time to do fleas or do vet or do whatever it is for the dog. This helps as well. All right, I get a little bit of spending cash. This is my Dunkin' run. If you've been around for a while, you know Duncan and I were not agreeing for a while. I don't know what happened, but the weather got warmer. And now that the weather has gotten warmer, Duncan has become my BFF again. I think I'm going to have to do a no spin challenge because holy cow, I am spending way too much at Duncan. 20, 40, 60, 65, 66. I need you to know that I paid the credit card bill the other day and I paid $60 towards my Duncan bill. $60. I was so mad at myself, but I haven't slowed down either. So, don't know how well that's going. If you have an addiction to spending something, I would love to hear what that is because I'd like to know I'm not the only one who just goes overboard on something. Last one are toiletries. Again, we keep this separate. This is our toilet paper, not our toilet paper. This is our toothpaste, our deodorant, our shampoo, our whatever it is we need for stuff in the bathroom. So another 15 goes into here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, $71. All right. And those are our cash envelopes. Let me check that last one off. And they're just going to kind of sit to the side. The only one that stays in my wallet at all times is the fast food. I try to cash flow all of that from the cash flow or from the actual envelope with its cash inside of it. The rest of these, as they get spent, they go onto my credit card. I then raid all of my envelopes to pay the credit card. We intentionally use the credit card to a point where we never carry a balance forward. It's always paid. I just made a payment the other day, close to $1,300 and I rated all of my envelopes, but that also includes bills that we put on there. And I'm saying all of that because part of what we do with credit card is we get cash back. Because we get cash back, one of the things that I do is when I pay the credit card, I pull $100 in rewards out at a time. So this is kind of sitting here waiting for the next time I pay down my debt. The current debt we are really kicking in the hiney is my student loan. So this 100, so excited, is from rewards from my credit card. I take advantage of them. They try really hard to take advantage of me. It's been probably 2 years since I have paid them any interest. Yay, us! However, it is a chore to stay on top of to make sure we never carry that balance forward. So just trying to play the system, but sometimes, guys, it is a struggle to make sure that I've made a payment in time so that we don't get charged that interest. So debt pay down, we are going to add $20 to here, plus 20. I am not counting this 100. It's just kind of sitting in there waiting. This is a great place for me to hold it. So there's $20 in here right now. Yay. All right. Up next, emergency. So I know Dave Ramsey are for the most part following Dave Ramsey's getting out of debt, where his 7 baby steps. So we've got our $1,000 savings. We are in the process of paying down our debt as fast as we possibly can with gazelle-like intensity. I have it budgeted out. Nothing happens. I have it budgeted out. I can't speak all of a sudden. The only debt we will have by February of next year is the house. And hopefully by February of next year, the house will be at about 110. So looking forward to that. But I veer from the Dave Ramsey method in that I have a local little emergencies envelope. I choose to have this little envelope because sometimes there are things that happen that are not emergency worthy, like go pull out 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, go pull out money from our $1,000. But sometimes there are little things like someone needs something, or something broke, or we overspend or something, and it's nice to be able to have this money in here to be able to raid this and not worry about raiding our $1,000 savings. I also do a handful of savings challenges. This is extremely fat, extremely chunky. I have been on a no videos for close to a month. Life happened, got busy, didn't happen to all of it. You should see a savings challenge probably this weekend coming up, where I'm gonna go ahead and clean all of this out. But I also have an emergency in which I'm doing the nickel challenge. So we're gonna add $5 to it. See, there's a lot of money in here, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30 in here. That's a lot for my savings challenge. I typically do my savings challenges every 2 weeks. So it's been over a month since I have done that. So that's really full, but that's why I have an emergency envelope. Although we are following Dave Ramsey's baby steps, that's for the, oh craps, I don't need to break into my 1,000, but I do need money right now for something. Birthday comes out of my check. Medical mostly comes out of my check. Sometimes it comes out of my honey's. It did not this time. Savings. So I have a savings where I take $20 of his check and save it here. Add 20, which will bring us up to $60 in here. About the time it gets to 100, I take it to the bank. But it's nice to have a little bit in the house in case we want some of it. And the last of my high priorities that's here are my tag renewal. This comes out of my check only. So the next thing, I gotta reach over because I forgot to grab it, we are going to stuff is my baby boy's binder. Actually, we're gonna get this out of the way real quick. So stick his binder over there. So we're gonna come over here and we are going to do, Christmas is gonna get $25. We are doing the Save 2024 and 2024 challenge. So yearly challenge, 20 out of 5. See, there's way too much in here. It should not be that much. All right. Oh, and then we'll go ahead and I'm also doing the next holiday challenge, which is going to get a $10 bill. And my 1 month ahead. I just posted a video on my 1 month ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So I just posted a video on my 1 month ahead. Yay! Absolutely loved it. I've decided to split it from the rest of my savings challenges, but it will still stay in my savings challenge envelope. And then the last one I'm going to veer off and grab is $5 for house maintenance, home improvement. So let's stick that 5 right there. All right. So those are all my savings challenges. This is so chunky. It's about to break my envelope. So we need to get on a video real soon. Again, you'll probably see that this weekend. All right, so there's that. Now let's back up to my baby boy's binder. Let's see here. I need to do something over there. All right, so first, car. We are going to drop $50 into a car for him. All right. 26, we're gonna add, what I said, 50? Oh, 1735. 1735 is what should be in here. All right, 1,500, 600, 650, 670, 690, 690, 710, 720, 730, 735. Yay, 1735 matches. All right, so that's done. His senior year, we're going to jump back to there and go drop in some ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. This is getting way too full. It is way past time to do it as well. There will be a video later this week, actually, I plan on doing for putting away all of his stuff for his senior year. And then $10. We actually are going to put that whole $10 into dances and proms. He recently went to the ROTC ball. He took a friend. I was not budgeting for him to take a girl. Because of that, we overspent in this area. I need to pay my my checking account back. So we are trying to build this up as quickly as possible. And then I'm also will continue saving. Once I get it, I will continue to get $50 back in here. So right now we should have 40, 20, 30, 40. $10 away from being able to pay back my bank account. Yay! And that is everything for his account. All right. Oh, snap that shut. Stick that over there. Up next, we have sinking funds and savings, we have sinking funds because we already did the savings challenges. So I try to save for things I know we're going to spend money on. Some of it we spend right away. Some of it we don't. Some of it's like a long-term savings. So one of those, for example, is anniversary. We are going to put $5 into our anniversary envelope today. We actually just celebrated 26. Go us. So this really isn't spendable right now. Instead, it is spendable in 22 long term. So it's kind of me saving up for something we'd like to do maybe next year. So there should be 222 in here. 10, 20, 21, 22, 222. Yay! All right, stick that back. Car maintenance. So I changed up my envelopes and where they were all located this year. And I don't know what happened, but for some reason, I did not put car maintenance as a priority. We're just going to kind of leave it where it is right now, see if how I feel about that. But car maintenance probably should be a priority. I also, so for a while, we had plenty of gas money left over. We don't anymore. And I would put any extra gas money at the end of that 2-week period into car maintenance. So I think that's why I decided to not do it as a priority, because I was going to be filling some extra. But the reality is we've had no extra gas money lately. So I may need to reevaluate and rethink car maintenance. But there should be 157 in here. 10, 12, 14, 15, 155, 56, 157. All right, clothing is up next. And it is going to get a $10 bill. Clothing is something that has money, doesn't have money. It has money, doesn't have money. We need something. Honestly, guys, we go get it. Don't try to wait for a particular time of the year. My youngest is getting ready to go on a summer camp, and we're going to need to get him some extra clothes for that. So I'm intentionally trying to build this up a little bit so that we have cash to take care of clothes. Family time is going to get $5. This is for us as a family to go out and to do some things. So we're going to add 5. So that brings me up to 33. 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33. This was nice. We had a chunk of money in here. We didn't spend too much. We went to a carnival fair, whatever you want to call it, not too long ago, and it was nice to be able to pull the cash from here. Didn't have to worry about where in the world that money was coming from. And a little at a time adds up. So we're not doing anything with fireproof safe, nothing with furniture. Garden is up next. $5 is headed to the garden. We try every year to garden. We have some plants in the ground right now that are doing nothing. Like, they budded and they haven't grown any bigger than this. They should be a whole lot bigger than this. I think they've been up for about 2 weeks now, and this is all they've done. I'm kind of getting aggravated at them, but it's what it is. So maybe we'll go get some different kind of dirt to add to it, some like compost or something. So there should be 120, 10, 20, sorry, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 120. So it's nice, and that's why I have a garden envelope, so that when I need to go get stuff, I have money to go get stuff. All right, house maintenance, nothing in, oh, gifts is getting money. Gifts is going to get 10. This is for birthdays For those that are not part of the 6 of us in the family, it's nice to be able to have that spendable cash. And we recently blew through all of it, so I'm trying to get it back up. I try really hard to keep anywhere from $50 to $100 in here. We're at 25, like broke. But it's better than 0, and that's what I have to say. Better than 0. All right, home repair is going to get 5. I had allotted 10, but the other 5 went into my savings challenge. Add 5, which brings me up to 15. All right. Done that. Land. My honey would love land the other day. Last night, as a matter of fact, he was so silly. He was walking through the house. We were talking about something, and he goes, "And I still want my 10 acres." And I just died laughing because I knew what he was getting at. Again, I don't remember what the whole conversation was, but he threw a jab that he was ready for his 10 acres. Oh, he keeps trying. So I am slowly but surely working on essentially like a deposit. At 10%, 20%. This is nothing that we are in a rush in, just because we're trying to get our debt paid down first. So $695, 5, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. And Dave Ramsey says we should not be doing this. All of this money should be going towards our debt pay down instead. And you know, you never know. Come December or January, I might raid this envelope and start at 0 again and be able to build it a little faster. But who knows? We will see. All right. Miscellaneous. Rosa, why in the world do you have a miscellaneous envelope? Why? Because there are things I didn't think of. For example, we have a baby coming. My daughter is pregnant. We're getting ready to be grands. And the store just steals my money. So I go to the store, and all of a sudden I'm walking down the baby aisle, and it just steals my money. So it's nice to have a miscellaneous envelope to be able to pull and know that I overspent. Shame on me. But it's nice to be able to have that miscellaneous envelope. Oh no, that would be full. Think really hard, Rosa. Oh, they're over here. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's find them. Tracking sheets. All right, already got one printed. Just got to get it out. Come on, cooperate. It says it's not interested in cooperating. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I totally forgot I was going to need that. All right, this is my miscellaneous. I label each one of them because, I'm gonna be real, there have been times where I've left these out, and had I not labeled them, I would have no idea where they went. So, all right. We're gonna add 10, I said. Nope, we're adding 20. Miscellaneous, add 20. I can't read that. Add 20, which will bring us up to 55. 20, 40, 55. Right? Oh, it looks like we are coming to a close on cash. See, it's a really good check when we get to do all of this, because a lot of times this ain't happening with his check. All right, so I've got $30 left. 20 of it will go into new vehicle. Again, my honey needs a new truck. He really does. We are getting ready to have to do some work on it for it's leaking oil. He's like, well, I'll just go get a new truck. I know he needs a new truck, but at the same time, I want to get my car paid off, the student loan paid off, and our cell phones paid off. And second, just because we have an oil leak, we now need to go get into debt $40,000. I'm struggling with that concept. So instead, I'm working on saving up a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, so that hopefully we can have a nice down payment, or pretty much a car paid off, when we really do need to go get him a truck because it just is broke. So I should have 805 in here. 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 805. Right. And the last $10 is headed into vacation gas. My honey was going to drive up to visit some family in the PA area. He has decided not to. Even if he had decided to go up there, driving would not have been the choice. We would have gotten him a rental car just because we are having issues with the truck right now. So this, we would have taken a huge chunk of this to help, one, pay for the rental car, but also to pay for gas while he was up there. But this helps pay when I go visit family that lives about 2 hours away. I also will use this when my youngest goes up to summer camp. I'll be having to stay there for the week. Because it's just go during the day and then come back at night. So, and it's 3 hours away from the house. So this will help pay for that gas while we are traveling and out there. So $263 is what should be there. Again, intentionally saving for everything, a little here and a little there. So 263, 10, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 260, 1, 263. And guys, that is my husband's check. A lot of stuff. Oh, I already checked that off. A lot of stuff. Got stuff today. Yay! Absolutely love when that happens. If you have any questions or just want to say hey, I'd love if you drop it in chat. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.